I'm here, you guys. Hey, Tony. Hey, Carter. I was just talking to myself. It's crazy. Carter and Tony and Min are all here. I think more and more people will join. I'm worried about Kenny, whose name is Peter, because he said that he can't use Zalo, and I hope he can find it, you guys. I just sent his dad a message. He uses his dad's account, right? Carter, do you think people are having a difficult time finding it?
Think so.
Yeah, I hope we'll get them. We'll start slowly and go a few minutes late if that's okay with you guys. We have me and Ms. Duke, the host, and we're recording. That's good. We have Min. Hey, Min, you joined us. Where is the Min? I want to talk to the Min. How are you, Min? Min, always a pleasure. How are you?
I'm all right.
Thanks for debating on Sunday with those other boys. You did a good job. I was impressed, Mr. Min. You know how to fight back against the boys who you're having discussions or an argument with. Do you remember on Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. You could make your opinion felt the right way. So I thought that was pretty cool in debate class on Sunday, Min. Nice work. Hey, Leon. Leon, are you okay now?
Yes.
Yeah, we got to get Peter to the room. Poor little Peter was so happy to be in class tonight, and then he disappeared. Let me check if there's a Zalo message from him or his dad, because I'd hate little Peter to get shut out of Zoom just because. Peter, go to the new Zoom. Okay, yeah, that's good. His dad maybe got the message. I hope his dad is there, though. His dad might be working late or something because it's only 6 o'clock in Vietnam. So I hope Peter can get the message. Mr. Peter, I hope to see you. Oh, it would be terrible if Peter got shut out, you guys. He really enjoys the class. And
Oh.
yes, Carter, what would you like to say? Carter, we're going to start slowly because we're missing so many people because of the new Zoom room.
Okay.
Yeah. So you had a good day today, Mr. Carter? Luby's here.
Oh
Yeah.
yes. I have a good day today.
What did you do?
Today
Sorry, I'm
I'm
late.
in home
That's okay, Luby.
and
We're having
play.
problems, so we're just starting now. Carter, what did you do?
Um, to, Today I'm in home
Stayed
and
home, yeah.
yeah, and I hear the audio book and I'm go out to play with my friend.
Oh, cool. You had a nice mixed day of reading at home and going out with your friends. Um, Carter, you are in Nha Trang or Ho Chi Minh City or Hanoi?
No, I'm in Vietnam City.
Ah,
Uh,
okay.
and this is a little city
Ah,
in my country.
ah. Did Philip come back? I'm looking for Philip also. Peter, you found the chat room. Good work. I sent the message to Kenny, your dad, Peter. Peter, I hope you're not upset. Peter, what happened to everybody? Peter's sister was beating up on him just as class was beginning. Oh, Philip's here too. I want to. Hey, Peter, you found the room. Is everything okay?
Yes.
I'm sorry you got shut out, but we had to change our Zoom rooms at the last minute, Peter.
But I think you share to me.
Yeah, I wanted you to make sure you could get back in. You and Leon, especially, and Philip. Hey, Philip, are you there? Did you find the room okay?
Yes.
Philip, I was watching TV today in Japan and they had this. I was actually at the doctor's office getting my medicine, and they had this big color television, and it was three Japanese people who they pretend they're in Vietnam, but they're actually in a Tokyo television studio, and they were showing this really great Vietnam resort like in Nha Trang or something. And Philip, the Japanese lady, says, lobster, which is lobster. She says lobster. And she goes, oh, lobster, bikrishta, which is like, oh my God, they have lobster. It was so crazy. It was, and then everybody was dancing around it. So it makes it look
Oh,
like, yeah. So it makes it look like if you go to Vietnam, it's like a musical show starts as soon as you go to your hotel. It was kind of silly. Um, yeah. Okay. Luby's laughing at that. Luby, did you think that description was funny?
Yeah.
Here, let me show you. Philip, I hope your mom's not like Japanese. My wife is Japanese, but when Japanese say lobster, you guys, they say Robsta. So the woman said, Robsta. I put it in chat for you. And I was laughing and laughing when the lady said, Robsta. Because they gave her a big lobster to eat at the Vietnamese hotel. But she wasn't even in the hotel. She was in the Tokyo studio, and they did CGI to make it look like she's in Vietnam. So that was kind of silly. I was waiting for my medicines. It's a serious place because there are all these really sick old people waiting to get special medicines. And I was just laughing. I put my head up, like laughing. And sometimes when I laugh, Carter and Min, I go like this. I go, it's like this crazy noise.
Oh,
Yeah. Do you guys know that famous cartoon dog who laughs like that? Wait, let me show you that cartoon dog, you guys, okay? Let me see. The cartoon dog. What's his name? Famous cartoon dog laugh.
oh, I think you are a little bit like lobster.
Well, I mean, lobster, it's just so crazy. Here he is. Okay, do you guys know this cartoon character? My friends say when I laugh like this. The Japanese students, the ladies' college also said, do you know this famous dog? He goes, when he laughs. When I laugh like that. If something is really silly and I don't want somebody to get angry with me, I laugh like that dog. Okay. All right. I think everybody's here. We have 7 people. We're missing 2 or 3, but I hope they can come. I'd feel terrible if somebody got shut out of Zoom. And I want to look at Mr. Carter's description of Harry Potter. So, Mr. Carter, of course, you can read it. Hey, Carter, do you know how to say of course in Japanese? Are you ready? I'll teach you some Japanese, Carter. Are you ready?
No, I don't know.
Okay, you ready? Here we go. Mochiron. Can you say it?
Mochiron.
Very good. Nice accent, Carter. It means, of course, mochiron, of course. Philip, you already knew that, right?
Yeah, I knew that.
Doesn't Carter sound good? He said mochiron. Nice work, Carter. You should study more Japanese. Carter, here it is. Let's read.
My favorite book. One of my favorite books is Harry Potter by
Wow.
J.K. Rowling. In
Yeah.
the book, Harry discovers he is a wizard and lives his ordinary life to go to Hogwarts School. At Hogwarts, he makes good buddies. Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger, who
Yeah.
help him a lot. Together, they stop the Dark Wizard. Um, like the Dark Lord is
Mm.
the Dark Lord.
Mm.
Voldemort from coming back. Harry also learned important things about his parents and
About his parents and
like Dark Lord. Yes,
uh,
his parents and himself because he is stalwart. He earned the respect of his buddies and the magical world. This book is not just magical, but also teach us about fellowship, courage. Oh dear, why I write not is this one.
no, you're fine. You're fine. Hey, Carter, this is excellent. I really like this part here because here you
And learning
describe the book.
about ourselves.
Yeah.
It creates fascinating work where reader can find commodity special.
Yeah, commodity. I don't know what commodity can find um universal.
Ah, the commodity.
Yeah.
Um,
Here,
I
Carter, this is
remember
really
this one. Commodity.
yeah.
Commodity is like like
Ah,
the thing, like the
yeah.
thing. Commodity, like the thing.
You mean this commonalities, right?
Oh yes, yes, yes.
That's it. Which are values that everybody shares around the world, like friendship and courage, etc. And so I really like this because here you describe the action of the story, then here you tell why it's a special story. So that's really nice work, Mr. Carter.
Oh yeah.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
very much.
teacher.
You're welcome. Hey, Min, what's your question? Min raised his hand. Mr. Min. Mr. Min. Yes, Min.
There are several other facts about Harry Potter he doesn't
Yeah.
know about. They didn't stop the Dark Lord from coming back. He eventually comes back in the Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
Aw.
And the full name of Harry Potter is Harry James Potter. Hermione Granger is Hermione Jean Granger.
Okay.
And the enemy they have is named Malfoy. The word Mal means bad. But I don't remember
All right.
what.
We understand. Hey, Min, can you read yours? Because you did this really cool story,
But
Min. I want you to read this.
I know her. The Ron Weasley real name is Ronald Weasley.
Yeah, Ronald Weasley is good enough, I think, Carter. Hey, Min, you read yours. This is also really cool.
My favorite book and the best I ever read is called The Land of Stories. It is about two twins called Alice and Connor. Connor and Alice. Their father had died a few years ago, so the whole family is very poor. But one day, their grandmother came to visit for Connor and Alex's 11th birthday. Her gift was a book that called The Land of Stories. Then one day, Alex brings the book to school, but the book is buzzing. So Alice and Connor went to the school hallway, and the book sucked them into another world, and they needed to get home. So they set off on an adventure. They meet a friend named Charlie, and he gave them information about the world they are in. After that, the twins set off again. After that, the twins set off again. And to find the items of the wishing spell Charlie had told them, so they can get home. But they failed because they have a race with a queen and they lose. Luckily, the fairy godmother was their grandmother, and she appears and opens a door to their world. And after that, they save the other world, the world when with Charlie was in many times because there are many villains in that world. I liked this book because it was very good, and also there are cool battles in each of the books, like the Battle of the Enchantress, Battle of the Grand Army. These are the villains. The uncle and his little terry army, and the witches, and Medusa.
Nice. Hey, Min, do you see I said some of these, like the then here and then here, you can break some of the really long sentences into short pieces. That's okay. But Min, what I like about this, you seem to understand the eternal now. And you guys, when you write a book description, you can stay in the present tense. That's what Min seems to be doing here. Min, you change back and forth a little bit, but example, you say they meet a friend, he gives them information. The twins set off again to find the wishing well. They have a race. The fairy god. You could say this, Min. You could say the fairy god is their grandmother. So what you do is you stay in what's called the eternal now, where everything's in the present tense. And you might say, well, why do you do that when you describe a book in a book report? It's because it makes it more exciting when the person's reading. If everything is in the past tense, it sounds like, oh, it already happened. It's not so interesting. Hey, Leon, did you have to go to the bathroom? I think Leon had to run to the bathroom. That's why he was raising his hands. All right, you guys, those are pretty good examples of some really fine work, and we're going to save that for you, Mr. Min. Nice work. We can't read all of them today, you guys, because we have to start on today's lesson. It's kind of long. I was surprised when I looked at it. It's kind of long, so I think we better start it. Wait 1 second when I open the file here. and it's called Using Your Senses. And this is going to need a lot of you guys to read, but that's okay. I think you like to read. And so let's see. Leon didn't come back. How about Luby? Luby, you're a wonderful reader. Can you read? I think it's week 8 or 9. I'm not even sure. Would you like to read this, Luby?
Okay, that's okay. I love reading.
One moment, Leon. Here's Luby.
Week 9 of Basic Writing Class 1. Tonight's lesson is using your senses. This is a fun lesson because you get to use your senses to describe a place that you can use for a newspaper story or to use a longer story. Imagine you are standing in a kitchen. Think about what would be around you. You might see plates filled up with food and already to serve to your family or guests. If your mom or grandma are in the kitchen getting ready to serve a big meal, you would hear the banging of or clattering of pots and pans. You might hear your grandma talking to your mom as to how to make the special dishes just right. Next, you would be able to smell each dish they are making. There might be chicken dishes, steak, seafood, pizza, or pho. And you can see all these dishes lined up on a nice smooth countertop if your house or apartment is new and it has a modern kitchen. But maybe it's an old house too, and the counter looks really interesting because it's been used for 30 years or more. You can see cut marks from knives cutting meat in the wood.
Very nice, Luby. So do you see the blue part and the red part? What senses have I used? Can you answer that? Leon, what senses have I used in this description of a kitchen with a family making special food?
Smell.
Smell, very nice, yeah.
And
Smell.
look.
And
look.
looking, yeah. And one more.
Taste.
Well,
Touch.
hearing it. Yeah, hearing. So I think we got smell is very good, Leon. You got it. And you got hearing, and you got the smell, and you can see everything, okay? Now, Leon, since you said taste, how about this? Can you read the green and the blue for us? Is Leon there? Hey, Leon, what happened? Leon, turn your microphone on. Leon, what happened?
Yeah.
All right, you're back. Can you read the green and the red?
Okay. And then you're lucky because your grandma sees how hungry you are after playing all day, and she lets you taste some of the food before the guests arrive, and she hands you a nice skewer of chicken satay. You dip it in peanut sauce and the salty peanut butter. Mix the cackle tasting chicken and you can't believe how delicious it is. Finally, you realize that if you take a few moments and look around this chicken and listen to the sounds, see what things are there, smell the food and taste some of it, and maybe even touch the fine planners for the guest. You could learn so much about the kitchen that you had not noticed before.
Nice. So you got in the green one, what before you got hearing and smelling and seeing? Leon, what's in the green one here? You said it before.
Taste.
Taste, nice.
Yay, yeah,
Taste. We got smell. We didn't really get touch. I don't think we got touch. Oh, well, that's pretty good. So we see here the crab, the chicken skewers, the amazing pho. And this is America. What is she serving in America? What do you think? Peter, what is the grandmother serving the American family in November, Thursday in November? You guys know what that is? It's bigger than a chicken. Bigger than a chicken. It's a Turkey.
I don't know that.
Oh, Min, Turkey. Do you know?
Um,
They have it at Universal Studios in Japan, in Osaka. They sell Turkey legs, and my Korean student loved that. This cute little boy. He said, I eat these legs every time I go to Universal Studios. Luby, do you know what they're called? This bigger than a chicken?
Bigger than a chicken?
Yeah. And they eat it in America in November on a special day in
Or
Thursday.
turkey?
Yeah, nice, Luby. That's a turkey, you guys. And it's a famous painting by Norman Rockwell. And they put the turkey in the middle, and the turkey's so huge that everybody gets to eat a lot of turkey. So turkey is Thanksgiving. Maybe this is more for Vietnam, summer food, maybe. I don't know. Okay. So let's go to this picture. Oh my gosh, look at this modern picture. What can you guys see? Tell me, and we'll use this as our description warm-up. So let's go back to Peter, because you didn't get turkey and you still want to get something right. So Peter, what can you see on this white counter in her kitchen?
I see is there is a lot of food.
Yeah, what kind of food, Peter?
Vegetable like
Yeah.
some tomatoes and
Yes.
salad.
Yeah.
And there's also vinegar, or there's a lot of like what is that called?
Vinegar, red wine.
Yeah, a lot of things like what is that called?
Well, she's got green onions here. She's got lettuce, cilantro.
And there's also a place so that they can cook, and
Yeah.
a place to wash their hands.
Yeah, that's the sink, right?
And,
What are these on
and
the wall, you
yeah,
guys?
that is, I think that is like the powder or something. No,
What,
that's
what,
not
what,
powder.
what do you call the flavor powders, you guys?
It is
Leon, what do you guys call it? SPICES.
salt,
Luby, you know
pepper,
it? Yeah, salt, pepper, oregano, basil,
sugar.
sugar, spices, you guys, spices. These are spices, Peter, spices, yeah. Oh, by the way, what is this called, you guys? This is a crazy one.
my mom had that, but I don't know what it's called in English.
You could call it a spice grinder, but the real name is pestle and mortar. So mortar is the base and the pestle is the thing, because on a flour, there's a pestle. Do you guys have this in your house, the pestle and mortar?
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah, because some Vietnamese food is really spicy.
I have that one in my house.
You do, Mint? Who else has it in their house? Let's ask some new people. Tony, do you have a pestle and mortar to grind spices in your house?
I think no.
No, okay. Some people have it, some don't. Let's see. I want to call on some new people. Let's see. Peter's here. Tony's here. Carter, do you have one of these pestle and mortars in your house?
Pestle and mortar.
Yeah, it's the grinding spice pot to grind dry spices and put them in pho.
I think it's
Yeah, maybe you have it in your house. Leon, does your mom have a pestle and mortar in your house? The grinding stone, the philosopher's stone.
No.
Oh, okay. So you grind spices with this and this, like black pepper, red pepper, and then you put them in the pot. So the spices are really fresh, but usually it makes it really hot, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But
spicy.
but the philosopher's stone is red, not black.
Ah, okay. Hey, Tony, would you like to read this thing called Returning to the Original Story? Let's have Tony read. He's a nice reader. Hey, Tony. There's Mr. Tony.
Yes.
Can you read the blue part, Tony? Returning to the original story?
Returning to the original story of your mom and grandma in the kitchen preparing a special dinner. Can you describe the voices? Are they happy, angry, nervous, quiet, funny, loud, or stressful? How about the bowl sounds, pots and pans sounds, or the sound of running water? Could you also put those in your description of a kitchen in use?
Yeah, let's try a sample here. Now we had Let's see, Min, would you like to read the green part here? My sister's name is Margaret, by the way. That's how you say that name, Margaret.
Okay. My sister Margaret has a big family with 4 daughters and 1 son. When I used to visit her village outside of Chicago at Christmas time, Margaret and her daughters would spend a lot of time in the kitchen making things. Her niece, father, comes from Mexico, so the girls might be making tamales. I love these chicken and cornflower rolls. Let us steam. They are made a little like Southeastern Asian steamed food.
Yeah, tamales. Let me show you the picture. I'll jump to the picture. Here are tamales. You put them in this steam pot and you see the hot steam coming up. So it makes the whole kitchen steamy and wet and it smells like fresh corn. It's so delicious. In Vietnam, you make spring rolls by putting them in hot oil, but this is steamed rolls. They're a little bit different. Hey, Mr. Leon, can you read the purple here then?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Purple.
Okay. They put them in a stream basket so the whole kitchen in winter gets streamy because it's very cold outside at Christmas time.
-10.
-10 degrees centigrade.
Yes.
The whole chicken smells like sweet corn, spices, and chicken. It's really good. It's been 10 years since I last visited them all for Christmas. And even now I can hear all the girls in the kitchen talking and making things. They would talk about their boyfriends and where they would go after a nice big dinner. I noticed they had about 3 or 4 dinner get-togethers all during Christmas week.
Yeah.
These are wonderful memories I like to keep.
Yeah, so they had this says paz in Spanish means peace and happiness. Those are Christmas decorations from Mexico for Christmas. So they put those in the house because their father is from Mexico. Hey, Peter, can you read this part here? It's kind of long. Here is Peter, the amazing Peter is going to read for us. Hey, Peter.
Okay. Now it's your turn. For homework, can you describe your family kitchen or even your main family room during a special holiday such as Tate? If you go away for Tate, what are the sounds you hear, the things you see, the things you can smell, and the food you can taste? Maybe even the things you touch. At a cousin, aunt, grandma, or friend house, here is a list of things to cover. I can smell good smell like fish with soy sauce. I can hear sizzling sound of frying food and bubble popping when the boiling is too much. I can feel or touch the heat coming from the kitchen. I can taste. I can see everyone going around and around cooking all kinds of things with pots and pans, cooking and more cooking.
Yeah, this is from a student. I don't know. I can taste maybe pho or spices or fish. I forgot what the student said. They did this lesson last March or April. And so we'll try a 7-sentence or more if you like paragraph of a special place. This exercise will definitely improve your description skills. Good luck. These are some samples from the students. Carter, can you read these samples that the students wrote?
Okay. I can smell fried rice and chicken. I can hear chopping sound from my dad chopping the chicken. I can feel hungry from smell of on the food. I can taste the chicken my dad is chopping, but only after it is cooked, and only a little bit of chicken. In our family kitchen, I can see knife, pan, ingredient, and my dad I can smell the pies from special food which make my nose itchy. I can hear the sound of burning food such as fish. I can feel the heat coming from the kitchen, especially when I walk near the oven. I can taste the soup that my mom is cooking. Everyone gathers around the soup pot.
And that's very good, Carter. So there are some more. I really want you guys to read this so you can see what other people wrote. So let's go to Min. Can you read this one here? I can see everyone.
I can see everyone preparing the food for the whole family, which is about 10 people. I can smell the smell of noodles boiling in the pots. I can hear the sounds of bubbles in the hot pot. In the pot,
Yeah, pop, pop.
I can feel like it's all ready to eat.
Yeah.
I can taste what the wonderful things with my sixth sense. I can see the happy face of my family shouting, "Noodle is ready!"
Yeah. So the student said sixth sense, and I said, well, what do you mean by that? And she said, my imagination. She calls it her sixth sense, not like she can see ghosts or monsters, but she can imagine what it smells and tastes like. That's what she means by sixth sense. Okay, let's see. Oh, Deanna's here. Hey, Deanna, how are you?
I'm great. I'm sorry, but I can't join. So
We changed Zoom
you
rooms
now.
anyway, Deanna, so you didn't miss much. We started like 5 minutes late. So today we'll do like an extra 5 minutes if you can. Hey, Deanna, can you read this one? We use the French word pomme frite, which means French fries. Pomme, this is pronounced pomme frite. Pomme frite?
Yeah.
Pomme frite, yeah. Okay, here we go.
I can smell the delicious smell of the pan of fries frying oil. I can hear the popping of potatoes in the oil, pommes frites. I can feel the heat in the kitchen from the boiling oil. I can taste the fried potatoes because my father give me a whole plate. I can see people in my family preparing lots of food, and I can see those beautiful French fries.
Yeah, this boy who wrote this last spring, he just loves French fries, you guys. And so we talked a lot about French fries. I know it's crazy, but we were talking about this. Let me show you guys here. And let me show you, just for fun, we can take a couple minutes and research this idea of French fries. So in English, we say French fries, French fry or French fries. And then, do you actually say this in Vietnam?
Khoai tây chiên,
Is that, Carter, does that sound okay, or do you just say French fries?
Oh,
I don't like French fries.
You don't like them, Leon?
but why it
khoai
have
tây
the
chiên,
French?
Look,
I
I
don't,
did.
I
Well,
don't think.
they were first made in France. That's why they call them French fries.
Oh, yes.
But if you look at, how do
I
you say
do
it?
that.
So in French, they say frites,
frites,
frites, right? But that just means,
Frites.
I thought it was called pommes frites, which are potatoes. Let's see, how do you say potatoes in French? Potatoes. Patates.
patat,
Patat is potato. Potato is patat. Patat.
patat,
How do you say potato in Vietnamese, you guys?
Me.
những quả khoai tây,
Is that right?
Những quả khoai tây.
So do you say fried potatoes like that?
khoai tây chiên,
Khoai tây.
I know this one.
Oh, so you
Last time I think this one is fried potato, but what is French potato?
French fried potatoes are these. Is that all right then? Look at that.
khoai tây chiên Pháp,
French fried potatoes, you
Yes.
guys? You say that?
Yes.
All right. So let's take a look. I hope this doesn't make you hungry because some of you guys tell me I didn't have dinner yet. This isn't fair, right? So I hope you guys ate dinner because it's only about 6:43 in Vietnam.
But I haven't eaten dinner yet.
Oh, I'm sorry about this. That's Min, right? Oh no, here we go, Min. It's really delicious. Are you guys ready? This is the world of French fries. French fries have become so popular all around the world that now there are these international French fry cooking competitions or contests. And so they have these famous chefs in America who are making these unbelievably good French fries with all these spices and stuff. And so they're getting into these serious French fry competitions. So you can go to a restaurant in a famous city like Las Vegas, and everyone has their wonderful French fries that they're selling at these restaurants. You can get a big plate of them. But if you look at it, then you can also go to McDonald's and get French fries. Do you guys like the French fries
so
from McDonald's?
Yeah.
You like those? Yeah.
I must,
Kids,
I must look away from the computer.
did you know that all of the French fries for McDonald's are made at a big factory in Idaho in the USA, where they grow millions of tons of tomato up of here's Idaho. Idaho map for with America. Let me show you Idaho. It could be some of you guys will go there for college or something. So here's Washington, where there's Seattle, Washington, home of Microsoft and Starbucks. And here's Oregon, and here's famous California. Many of you have cousins who live in California. Idaho is here. It's beautiful. It has mountains, but they also grow so many potatoes there that McDonald's has a huge factory, and they make all of the potatoes in the world at the Idaho factory for McDonald's, and then they send it out by airplane. They get all these potatoes from Idaho. So Idaho potato, Idaho French fry factory. Okay, so I think they'll show the McDonald's factory here. Yeah, there's the McDonald's, right? And so, but then the big factory is like, well, they don't, you guys, they don't actually fry them. This is what it looks like. Do you see all those millions and millions of fries? Those go into shipping bags and they send them on airplanes all over the world. And so there they are, the McDonald's, millions of tons of raw potatoes. By the way, these aren't cooked, you guys. They freeze them really quickly and then they send them all over the world. So if we're doing,
make me hungry.
I know it's making me hungry too. I have to stop showing that, Min. All right, you guys. Can you guys tell me about your family? And we have about 20 minutes, so you could give us some examples. Carter, does your family like to cook for Tet holidays or summertime?
Me. I want
Wait,
to sing.
wait. Let Carter go first. We'll go next, Leon. Carter,
Yes.
okay, tell me who does the cooking? Your grandmother, your mother, father?
Um, all my family cooking is my dad.
Okay, my dad does most of it. What does he cook?
He cook a lot of things,
Uh-huh. Such as?
such as uh, like chicken,
Uh-huh. Fried chicken, baked chicken.
chicken, like fried chicken,
Uh-huh.
duck,
Oh, duck too. Very nice. How about fish? Does he do fish?
yes,
Now, does he use spices?
um, yes, spicy,
And so what spices?
yes,
Salt, pepper, hot peppers.
he cook the hot pepper,
Does he use hot spicy spices?
yes,
Okay.
very spicy,
Very spicy. Okay. Can you smell it?
yes, I can smell it.
Is it so spicy it hurts your nose?
Yeah, sure.
Sometimes the spices.
But I very like the spicy food.
Yeah, nice. And then what can you hear? Can you hear the oil frying the potatoes? I
Yes,
mean,
I
yeah.
can hear they like the bubble in the oil.
There you go. And then how does your father's cooking taste? Is he a good cook?
Yes, he is a good cook.
So the food tastes great? Okay, Carter, it's good. Leon, are you there? Leon said, hey, are you ready, Leon?
Yay!
What are you going to tell us about the Leon family cooking? Who does the cooking, Leon? Your mother, father, grandmother?
My grandmother.
Nice. And what does she make?
She make meat, 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 meat
Yeah.
with meat with corn.
Ah, interesting. Fresh corn?
Yes,
Nice.
USA fresh corn.
Nice. Is that more summertime or wintertime, Leon?
It's just in summertime.
Yeah. Who's playing a piano? Is that Min's family? Someone's playing a piano. Who is
Yeah,
that?
my sister played it.
Oh, all right. It sounds okay. It's a little music to go with our lesson.
Teacher, can next my turn?
Yeah, wait one sec. Leon just has to give me 2 more sentences to get his homework going here, because this is actually your homework, you guys. Ah, lucky Carter has most of his homework finished. I think that happened once or twice before Carter.
Because I don't like to eat spicy. So my grandmother just put in chili.
Oh, but that's really spicy, Leon.
No, she just put it but don't cut.
Oh, okay. So my grandmother.
She put it to make it
Yeah.
not to make it
Yeah, I understand.
yeah.
Like that.
Cutting the chilies. Yeah.
I think that's the way. It's interesting, Leon. I've never heard that before. It's interesting. My sister makes the soup that way too. Hey, Leon, you've got about 5 sentences there. Can I jump to Peter then? Because this is pretty good. I'm just getting you started. If you can give me Carter and Leon, I helped you already. Try 3 more sentences because you guys are good writers. You can use these if you want to start your homework, or you could use this. And I'll put this in yellow for you to see, right? All right. So let's go to Mr. Peter. Are you ready, Peter?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Tell me about your family cooking.
So my mom does most of the cooking.
Okay.
My mom does most of the cooking, and she likes to cook. Let me think. She likes to cook.
Yeah.
No, she likes to cook. What is that? I remember.
Nice to cook. What's
No, don't write it.
I'm just joking, Peter. She likes to cook.
And she likes to cook noodle with meat and
And
meat and noodle.
nice.
And also, she also likes to cook spicy foods. And I love to eat spicy food.
Nice. What's one of her spicy foods, like pho?
No, like I remember. Like what is that called?
I don't know. Leon, if you could help Peter with a Vietnamese food name. Peter, what's it called in Vietnam?
It is called um. It is called. I remember. She makes noodle with chilies and also a lot of sauce to make it very great. To make it a lot of sauce to make it taste great.
All right. So let's see, Peter, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 sentences. Give us one more. Is the kitchen noisy when she cooks?
And the kitchen is always have the smell of food, which make me very hungry every day.
Peter, it's really good. Nice.
Every day.
Peter,
And
can you do 3 more sentences by yourself for homework? Because next I want to check
okay.
Luby. So you guys have about 5 sentences to help you start each of these. So the homework won't be really difficult, you guys. Luby, can you help me about Luby's family? And then next we'll do Min. So Luby, go ahead.
My mom do just most of the cooking.
All right. My mom does most of the cooking. Okay.
She like to cook
Peter, what you doing?
she like to cook duck's meat and fried egg.
And eggs.
And egg, of course.
Yeah. Does she make it soup style or fried style or baking?
Baking. She love baking.
Nice. Does it have a wonderful smell, Luby?
Yeah, I just ate when she baked. The kitchen smell wonderful.
Think so? Yeah. Okay, so she bakes the duck meat and eggs. Does she put it on rice?
Yes.
Okay. Now, is it Southeast Asia rice, the long dry rice, or the fat Japanese, Chinese sticky rice?
I think it's sticky rice.
Okay, sticky rice, yeah. And then does that also have a nice smell, Luby?
I don't smell anything.
Okay. The reason I ask Luby is because I make jasmine rice for Thai food, and jasmine rice smells so good. I love jasmine rice. It's the longer, dry Thailand rice, and it's so great. Okay, Luby, there we go. We have about 4 or 5. Can we try Mr. Min? Min, would you like to try? Hey, Min, are you there?
Yeah.
Min, can you tell me about your family when you're cooking?
Okay.
Who cooks most? Your mother, your father, your grandmother, your grandfather?
My mother cooks most of the time because my father goes goes at work, but my mother stays at home. She usually cooks eggs these days.
Okay.
Now she uses a few simple ways to cook an egg. First, she takes a chicken egg out of the refrigerator. Then she takes them from the refrigerator. Says she washes the egg, and
She
then then and then she put a few onions into the spice grinder and grind them.
okay.
Then and also she put a pan on my electric noise.
Choose then
My elec- my electric pan to cook. Then she put first she put the pan until it is hot enough.
Mhm.
Then she put oil into the pan.
All right. All right. So Peter, can you finish? I know Peter Min, can you finish for homework? Because we're almost ready to go. And we have to do about 3 more minutes because we are late signing into Zoom. So Min, just do it the rest for homework. Tony, can I ask you and Deanna, because there are 2 more people I didn't get a chance to ask. So Deanna, who does most of the cooking in your family? And for these, we'll try to do just maybe 2 or 3 sentences quickly. So Deanna, are you there? Let's see, Deanna.
Oh, I'm here. I'm sorry.
Okay, so in your family, who does most of the cooking, your mother or your father?
My mom cooks most of the time.
And what kind of food does
Because
she make?
my dad usually worker worker for the home, so my mom usually cook.
Yeah.
My mom she like to cook a fish and beef.
Okay. Does she cook the fish and beef spicy style or?
Yeah. In my family, just my uncle loves to eat spicy.
Okay.
The others can eat spicy.
So your uncle eats it spicy?
He can eat a chili with rice, just a chili and with rice.
Oh my gosh. But we like more mild food. Milder, I guess milder is a word, you guys. Milder food. Okay. Does she use oil or baking or what?
She
Fry?
used the olive oil. She used the olive oil.
Oh, won't let me do it. Pan fries with oil. Okay, so that's just to get you started, Deanna. I'm going to go to Tony now. So we have about 3 sentences each. Tony, who does most of the cooking in your family?
My mom. My mom cooks most of the time in my family.
What does she make?
She usually make some chicken and beef for me to eat with some rice.
And do you like it spicy, Tony?
No, I don't, because I can't eat spicy good. I'm not good at eating spicy.
All right. And does she serve the chicken and beef with pho soup style or rice style?
Rice style.
Is she a good cook, Tony?
Yes, she is, of course.
Nice, Tony. I like how you say that. It's very kind of you. All right, so Tony, I got you started. Deanna started. I'm trying to get as many people as I can started. Min and Leon and Tony and Louie and Deanna and Carter. Do you think these are pretty good starts? With 3 or 4 sentences. In English, you say jump start, which means it pushes you into writing quickly so you can really do a good job. And we'll have to make sure Philip knows the homework too, and Vu, because they maybe didn't get into the Zoom chat room okay. All right, did you guys have a good class?
Yes.
Luby,
Yes.
did it make you hungry?
Of
Oh
course.
no.
Oh, it
course.
makes me hungry.
I already ate chicken dinner, but I think I'm gonna eat some more food because this made
Can
me
you be
hungry.
quiet?
What?
Because don't talk about food.
Oh, don't
Right
talk about food.
now.
All right, Min, I'm gonna talk about Roblox instead.
No.
It's a joke because Min told us on Sunday night, I hate Roblox. All right, on Sunday afternoon. All right, Leon, thank you so much. And Min, thank you. Tony, Luby, always Deanna, Carter, you guys are doing a great job. Peter, thanks.
Goodbye.
Philip and Boo, bye-bye. I'll see you guys next week.
Goodbye, teacher. See you again.
Goodbye.
I'll see you guys on
Goodbye,
Sunday.
teacher. See you.
Au revoir.
Bye, teacher. Bye, teacher.